Hello, my friends, and welcome. Buckle up. I hope it's a less bumpy ride than we had yesterday. But in any event, we've got Starfield here. I've gotten part A up from yesterday. There's a B and a C. B is most of what I did. I did one run for Ryujin yesterday. We planted uh, I don't know, like a malicious network device on a new ship that they were building that basically just uh, will help degrade its quality so that Ryujin looks better in the results. Um, and we made it back over to the corporate headquarters to check in that quest. But by that point, the stream had bounced once again, and I decided to call it. So pretty brief yesterday. Hopefully, we'll be able to go a little bit longer today. We'll see. There she is. Along that lines, I don't know what the source was. I was watching streams here this morning and noted that we had one streamer that had the same behavior that I did, where everything disconnected and reset. He acknowledged it, and so that was pretty similar to what I saw. Although I also know after vacation, bringing back all the various laptops, sometimes the IP assignments start to fight a little bit. So maybe it was something along those lines. I don't know. We did get another cleansing reboot. There was an update that had been downloaded but not installed, so we should be tip-top today. So, let's take a look here. We are now tasked with going to the Star Yard in order to obtain a prototype schematic. So, a little subtle fingers, right? Maybe. We'll see. It ended up, and a lot of these, it does feel a little bit like where some of the biggest challenges on this quest line are just getting into position. For instance, if you haven't already seen it, yesterday's quest and getting on board the ship at the Hope shipbuilding factory there was a guard standing right at the spot, and I quite literally crouched at the opposite corner of it, reached up, and while he turned to face me as I had hit the button to interact and place the device. He didn't care. We pulled it off perfectly. So there hasn't been a lot of challenge when we actually get to the points. We'll see. We're moving up the ranks here, so maybe it will get a little bit more challenging. Flex, how you doing? Good to see you. I got an ad about to kick off, and I realized I forgot my coffee. It's going now, so let me step away for just a few seconds, and then we'll start heading over to Cheyenne, see if we can get this prototype. All right, I have coffee. It's a little later in the day. This is cup two. Been busy morning already. All right, so we want to go to the Cheyenne system here. Let's go ahead and jump on over.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
No problem. You do your thing. We're just waiting on ads.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
All right, so now we need to find the shipyard, and I don't know if the best way to do that. I don't know if is there a zoom. I mean, I can tab out. There. Okay. I don't know why we gotta... Maybe we're not jumping. We're just cruising. We're cruising. Cruising for a bruising, probably. There it is. Look at the shipyards. We did do our best here. We've got should have a few more points to dump into space combat. Our shields, as you can see, are fully juiced. But we brought the robot Vasco, is it, on board? So he should give us another point. His I don't know, anuretics or something like that. Should promote another point. So we've got 5. Obviously, when we want to travel, we're going to have to boost up the grav drive. But in battle, we can pop that back down and throw an extra 2 to EM missiles and lasers. I guess one of those will get shorted, but pretty good situation. Anyway, we... how far out are we? Oh my gosh. Just step on the gas here. I guess I could... Well, ads are still wrapping up, so I guess we can welcome everyone back here as we go. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Oh gosh. All right. Slow down. And dock. And here we are. Now, what I don't know about, and what I'm curious to see is Ryujin gonna come to blows with Stroud Eklund, Walter's company? And if that's the case, then what do we do, right? Vasco, what are you doing here?
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Was there any question about that, Vasco? Anyway, I think, like, we don't see him on the ship, so I guess he just sticks himself to the outside somehow or something. I don't know. All right, here we're just kind of on the look for the schematic. Hey, Ranger here. Hi. How are you doing? Can I get a tour?
If I can be of assistance. Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines, where we craft the finest and most luxurious starships in the galaxy. If you have any questions about our product line or would like to book a cruise, I'll do my very best to assist you.
I wonder if we can buy a luxury
How may I
ship.
help you today?
Can I buy a Trident? Well, here, let's start here.
Is a Trident best in class, top to bottom? No. Clearly no. Deimos has fantastic missile batteries. Stroud Eklund's shields are a thing to behold.
Oh, I know that.
What a Trident may lack in those areas, it more than makes up for in style, luxury, and comfort.
Ooh.
A cruise on a Trident can be a truly life-changing
And
experience.
Flex, I hope you heard me. Welcome, buddy. Hope everything's going good for you. Happy Wednesday. Can I buy
We
ships?
do not sell ships or parts at this location.
Oh,
And it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. A Trident ship is already perfect as it is. Of course. It's a point of pride to know my employer's products, as well as their strengths and weaknesses.
that's very welcome.
It's a character trait that is extremely valuable. And
I
if
see.
I'm being honest, I have my own dreams of going out there one day. It's important to know the pros and cons of each ship, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Oh, yes. All right. Not that I've got a lot of vacation time coming, but could I book a cruise?
Unfortunately, all of our cruises are booked for the foreseeable future.
That is a
Which speak
shame.
Volumes about the quality of our products. Our cruises
Nice,
are
Flex.
more and more popular every year as new models are released.
When do you plan to do your stream? Let me shout it out and see if I can keep a mental note of when you're gonna be doing your thing. That's a vent. Ooh, a vent. Very interesting.
Funny business, all right?
Again, Freestar Ranger. Let's have a little camaraderie
Look
here.
how much the new model is going to cost? How can people afford these things?
Well,
sometimes it just makes me sick. We've been scraping to save for my daughter's college. Hell, the down payment would be enough for me to send my entire family to university. For life.
Instead, smile. Just always smile. Or Mr.
one day,
Clover
3
will
Pacific.
boss.
Cool.
Got some business here?
I've got a jury summons for next week, which I will find out Sunday night if that's
You belong here.
where I'm likely to end up. What if we were to go here? Close that. Man, locked. Well, that's no problem. Let's go ahead and crouch. I don't know if it makes a difference once we've closed a door, but so I'll find out like the night before if I even have to go in. But I will try to keep that in mind. All right, actually, we want to look at the inside. It's been a minute since we've done these, isn't it? All right, so I could do that. Do I then have like the reverse of this? We could do something similar here, but then we'd need a wider wheel like this. So let's tentatively say that these two side by side are the inner ring. Then the outer ring is, oh, is that just this one? No. What was that other one I was looking at? Man. 1, 2, 3. I thought I had one, but I guess not. So that would have to be a 2 and a 1, which could now be this one. Wait, get up there. And then this one, right? So we got this, and this all taken. Now if we can fill this outer ring with some of these, we'll be in very good shape. Let's start here. And then, that goes back to that one, huh? Okay. I should ask you that. Is it going to be a YouTube and? I know that's a thing now. YouTube and Twitch or just YouTube? Nothing there. Nothing there. Uh-oh. Well, crap. What if we did... Could do that and that. Oh, those are... I don't know how that changed. Oh, I guess it was these two, maybe? Anyway, so that and that could be the outside, but now if that is used, does this... So that could go there, and that could go there. Then now we've got these two, and then we've got this one, and this one. Oh, I'm so spun. Do I have anything done here? Just stream on YouTube. Okay. Gotta remember that. I don't like that one. Still got lots of picks. All right, let's try this again. You can go here and only here, which would then go with this one here. And those two can't be used anywhere else. So those two are really, really wide single or I mean a really wide double or just two singles. So there, and there. And then we've got 2, 2. That and that. That was better. Okay. Dark and scary down here. That. Oh, come on. How about that? That. That. There's that. Now, if I uncrouch. Oh.
I recommend you review them as soon as possible.
Not now. Can't you see I'm trying to revolutionize the future of space travel?
I understand that. This is very important budgetary information. I think it would be wise to look over it before continuing your work.
You're starting work, dear. I'll look over the files when I'm good and ready. Now, if you don't mind, I have some vital work.
How do I get out of here? Is that a... There we go. Had to go to the side. Would be weird. I wish I could close this thing again. I think I can. Oh, I can. There we go. Really sorry about that. Thanks for letting me use your closet there. I spilled something. Had to change out my business suit real fast. All right. Well, I think we are good to go here.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Climb aboard, man. Let's get out of here. So, aside from figuring out our little navigating the ladder, getting back out again, still pretty simple when it comes to the stealthy stuff. Undock. Again, these give us a little chance to encounter spacers or Varoons or Ecliptic. Oh, I don't know if this will be a deal, but I should... Why did that not go to my inventory? I want my inventory. Is it because I'm still not me? There we go. Now. Disc. I don't know if this is contraband, right? It was a stolen item. Is there a new here? I don't know where it ended up at. Sorry here. I was trying to play to my strengths, but I guess I don't need them. That doesn't even show up in our inventory. I was thinking here we're going back to Neon. We will have a contraband scan, and maybe we'll just need to dodge it, but... It would appear that's not the case. All right. Speaking of case, now we need to get back to here, right? Well, let's just... Volley. Been a while. All right. So we'll bounce on over. And then go this way. Sorry, a little seasick there. Dodge the folks, though. And they're all walking in my way. And operations.
As technicians, we handle prep.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Beginnings and ends.
You got that schematic?
You know I do.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Let's hope
I
so.
need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process. But first, Ulara wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor where her office is.
Who's
Tell
Lara?
her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
All right, now we're talking. 100 XP. We got some med packs and some credits. And back to going up to executive level. Executive offices. Oh, there's an R&D department? I don't think we've seen that before. Ooh, upstairs. All right.
I think that was the single most stressful experience of my life.
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
I hate waiting.
They could have some... Oh, I guess there's a bench over here. But the bench isn't very, like... If you want to make client feel welcome... Oh, here's some benches, but they... Look at all this lobby. Like, yeah, this guy's leaning.
Waiting here for ages.
Our woman. All right. We're not clients. We got business. Ooh, look at all this. What's in here?
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Oh, yeah. Pitching an idea, huh? Who's this?
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today.
You talking to me about my business suit? I hope so. Oh, she's still upstairs. We got a conference room here. Little cleanie bot. All right. little less. Come on, mouse. A little less customer spit and shine here. Still.
Huge for my company.
Oh, good luck. Hey, are you Maeve?
Can I help you?
Hi, Maeve.
Name an appointment.
Habage. I'm supposed to see Ularo, or I'm expected. Imogene sent me.
Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve.
You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you.
Oh.
I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
That's the word.
Right here, mate.
Wow.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Wow. Imogene doesn't miss any, shivany. Okay.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Imogene's got quite the outfit there. It's very, Sithy, isn't it? After you, Imogene. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on. I know you're trying to reposition. You. After you? Okay. Hi.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Security, this job seems right up my alley. It's a job. It's a dream job. I love it. I prefer more legitimate work. What does the operations entail? Yeah, it seems right up my alley.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
That's the way it works.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
Ooh, which was
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here.
Oh.
I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
Probably.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you ever hired.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly.
Okay.
That's exactly the type of operative I want. Someone who doesn't take no for an answer.
You got your man.
Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them.
Negotiation? It's like a second language to me. If it's important, I'll get the information. He's not getting any of my credits. How's there any special things? Yeah, here we go.
Simon's been working with us for years, so he'll pose no threat to you.
Okay. EM
He's
weapons.
paranoid, which is why I assume he's never been caught. But his information is typically worth it. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases.
Oh, so
I'll let
archaic.
Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
You and me both. But
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them.
sports, eh?
At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year."
Okay.
You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Razor Derby is the only real sport. Yeah.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you.
Ooh, both our careers are
So
staked
if you'll
up.
excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Fair enough. Don't you worry about it.
Cause any trouble.
Genie? Genie, man, you are speedy.
Let's give Ularu some space.
Yeah, she probably needs it. All right. Well, thanks for the VIP treatment here. We are off to Mars. You can't run in the executive wing. They really frown on that. All right. Lobby. So we get to go back to Mars. It'll be fun. Been there in a minute. Quick minute, but it has been a minute. Slalom skier. Wow. Glare. Also kind of foggy. Man, it was so crazy today. So, late start today because I had to return my rental car from the trip. And in doing so, I used the morning to go get some groceries and all that kind of stuff. Because, again, if you got a rental car with unlimited miles, might as well do all the errands on it too, right? So I did all that. But as when I woke up this morning, went outside, it was beautiful, bright, sunny. We've got cold, like wintry stuff coming. Through the weekend, it's going to get colder, and then early next week, highs in the 30s. I mean, we haven't really even had lows down to the low 30s yet, so kind of an adjustment.
If I can help you with anything.
But today was kind of supposed to be a nicer day, right? Like warm temps and all that. So I get up, it's sunny out. It was rainy last night. All the leaves fell off, or most of the leaves fell off the tree outside. One of those kind of deals, right? And I was kind of, okay. There we go. But when it was bright and sunny this morning when I woke up, I was like, all right, we're on to it. I go back inside, kind of do some stuff, take a shower, all that, get ready to go. And I walk outside to go to the grocery store, and it's like fog, like London fog kind of fog, like just thick. And I'm like, what the heck? I went to the grocery store, and when I got done in there, it was just kind of overcast, and it's now since built up, but you can see it when I was returning the rental car. It's like just this wall of clouds out to the east where it gets lower. Very interesting. I love it when weather does that kind of stuff. All right, we gotta go to Seoul to get to Mars. Thanks.
For signs of terramorph activity.
Yeah, no, the terramorph stuff should be getting less of a threat. Now, how do I get up there? I don't think I've ever been up here. I didn't even know this existed. What's over here? That seems really odd. Sometimes games get a little like, why is that little platform ever built?
Sidonia.
Oh, you're the guy.
You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going?
Oh, how is your day going?
Yeah. I just wish Sidonia had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to enjoy my unemployment.
Well, there's that bar, a couple bars. Huh?
Around here.
That's true.
Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Oh yeah, Razor. Razor Derby is the best.
Damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards.
Okay.
It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
10,000. We get reimbursed for $1,000.
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth.
All right. He needs 4 persuasions. Let's go. Let's try this.
I like the way you. Perhaps.
I kind of OP'd my persuasion.
But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now.
8,000 credits. That's it, man. No wonder it was so easy. All right. Well, I mean, I guess for the sake of it, let's. The money's no issue.
You're going to like it. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Milai Liskova.
Okay.
If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived. She's a freelance mercenary, used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing the settled systems a favor.
Why do you want the gun?
Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. Even named it Ember. She'd never just hand it over.
I gotcha.
It saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam. On top of that, she's superstitious, which makes the gun all the more precious to her.
Okay. Well, finding people is my specialty. Here's why I'm not gonna be too worried about this one. Because it would be a little inconsistent, right? Eclectic are a group of mercenaries, kind of a mercenary faction, so to speak, although there's no quests. We can't really align ourselves with them. But Eclectic, we kill on sight, and they're no different. So if I was like to suddenly get all noble at taking this Malaya out, why, right? I mean, how is she any different than Eclectics? And I know we do this too, and other people try to take us out. It's just kind of the nature of the world we live, or the worlds we live in. So, yeah.
You're doing me a tremendous favor. Just know she won't go down easily, so be prepared.
Okay.
Malai's ship is called the Datura, and like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back as proof.
So here's what we now want to do, and I don't know when, where, how, what is the best way to make this switch, but let's try it from here. If we go to ship, crew, and let's send Barrett. Why can he not go back to the lodge? See, I can't bring Andreja, and I think we already sent Moara. Oh, he's on the ship. Let's send him to the outpost. Crew assignments on your current... It's Moara I want to move, not Ezekiel. Damn it. Okay, I guess we'll just have to take somebody that's currently on our ship. Maybe we can just take her out one-on-one, but... So who's on our ship? Barrett, Sarah, and Vasco. Maybe we'll take Vasco. We haven't used him in combat since the very beginning of the game. And again, we kind of shed companions to make sure that we would be... free of complications, and that's why if I could have brought Andreja back onto the ship, I would have picked her up as a companion and then dismissed her again. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we have that option. We did roll with Barrett quite a bit, but I think he's perhaps just a little bit more altruistic and may give me a hard time on this. So let's hope that Vasco's logic brain is ready. You want to be my companion?
Hello, hi. Please disregard. Yes, Captain.
There we go. And here we go. And I don't know if I got a bug bite on my ankle. It's like right above my sock level. Just felt an itch and there was a little bump there.
Want to hear one of my stories? Or do you have one to tell me?
No time for stories. Or what is it Mayor Lewis always said? I think we're both a bit too busy for stories just now.
All thrusters firing.
Get a little Sarah feedback there.
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Ooh, I like star dancing. Alright, last time I checked, this is Saturn. Eee. There we go. All right, so now... Oh. Where'd you go? There's that one, and now here we go. Oh, come on. Where you at? You darn right it does there, Barrett. Well, that was awesome. Our upgrades, both skills and otherwise, to shields, weapons, all that good stuff has, and not to mention having Vasco and everything on. Normally, when we fight those Starborn, we are. Oh, damn it! Every time. Every damn time.
Captain.
Nope. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Alright. Tap it.
So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage.
So I think there will be a way out of this where we can barter with her or try to convince her to give the.
So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void.
You won't, first of all. Yeah, I'm not going to betray my.
I'm not going to sit here and believe you found me to start threatening me out of convenience.
Oh, I might have to sell him out.
Well, I think it's 100% my business, considering it directly concerns me and my life. But if you're hell-bent on an alternative, let's hear it.
Ember for your life. Haven't you always wanted to start over?
Someone in my line of work gets to start over. That ship has jumped well beyond our galaxy.
Uh-huh. Well,
Oh, really? And who's going to believe it with no body? I'm on my fair share of hit lists, and these people aren't just common criminals. They have resources. They'll find out. That's a bold statement. But one with merit. Anyone after my head would surely take her as the ultimate prize. Alright. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get it.
Like it.
You have my word, you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
All right. Where is the Datura?
Airlock integrity looks good.
All right, Vasco. Be ready for anything. Guess I'm telling him I'm the one that should be switching up because I think I had the EM weapon. I don't want to go to Star Eagle. Now I'm not. Oh, are you kidding? Where are you? I gotta go through a closed door. Oh, that's a storage bin.
impressed someone like you even managed to find me. And using Ember as proof of my death. My little fan club would eat that up.
Yo, fan club? What's the story behind Ember?
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. Ugh. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean.
Take her off your hands.
Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over?
Well, quite frankly,
If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
Pretty sure isn't sure. This is a joke, right? You're gonna fight me? I'm taking a lot worse. Yeah, this is a joke.
Hey, I'm not... Okay.
Persuasion is too easy.
You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Well, I'm not gonna be the one bragging about it. All right. You don't. I don't. Just keep your end of the deal.
Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to the fresh start. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Maybe I'll bump into you on Paradiso then. See ya. I do have Ember, right? Ember. It's yellow. Not a very good gun. All right. Well. Come on. And down, around. Now we go back to Mars. And then to Neon. Unless she decides to try to instantly try to kill me. Which would be a bit of a surprise. I mean,
Let's get out of here.
I agree, Sarah. Nope. Not into map mode yet. Mars. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it's not. It's weird. Like we grav jumped in little parts.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your
Thank you.
stay at Sidonia.
No, not Railstar. Planet. All right, all the way back over.
Hope nothing bad happens
traffic jam. All right, my friend.
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay her. Things aren't as easy when there's a history to consider.
Oh,
moment's hesitation or slip in judgment is just a bullet in the brain. I haven't given it much thought. The truth is, I never thought I'd see it. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm sure as hell not going to use it.
Okay.
Just allow an old man a moment.
Old man?
Strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
I don't really want the gun. And I think then she's going to try to come back for it, which is probably good. Moving on is for the best.
You're right. Now, back to business.
Plus, little does he know, that's probably going to help keep him alive.
Something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
What?
Getting information is what you people do. I'm just a lowly, yet very well-paid informant. Here to point you in the right direction. Oh, they will.
All right. I need to untraceable storage slate audio from Simon. All right, let's listen to Simon's audio. I don't know why he couldn't just tell us what he had to say, but notes. Probably gonna be Simon. Jamadi, SSN. Oh, damn it. Is it audio slate? Did I just miss something? That audio. Damn it. E.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion.
Ooh.
Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Okay. So now, we got to read the file now? Good grief. Is that under S for Stanley? Damn it. File. Threat level, none. Oh, this is on the file on Stanley to give us his schedule. So 7:30 leaves the Lux condos for work at Deimos Studios. 11 o'clock, he leaves for lunch, frequents Jane's Goods, returns to work, remains at the office until the day is over, leaves work for the Broken Spear, returns to Lux Condos. Home is temporarily at Lux Condos A10. He was dropped off by an Infinity chauffeur. Okay. So, I don't know if we can find this either place. It's interesting that it tells us where his home is in A10. It's 11:20. Oh, it's 7:12 local time, which probably means we're gonna have to sleep. Now I gotta go back to that stupid schedule. Notes, file, Stanley. No, he goes to the Broken Spear, so we might be able to get in now if it's at work. And then he goes to the condos. We're over by the condos, so maybe I should try to hit A10 right now. Where are these actual condos? That's the back of Deimos. You see Reliant. There's like, I think this is like the residential that's not Lux, so maybe Lux is over here? Here we go. We'll check this first while he's supposedly at the bar. How do you tell what... See a lot of numbers, but none of them indicate whose condo. Oh, maybe those weren't the condos.
Hey,
Bees.
I haven't seen you around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right?
Hi, Tay.
I've seen some karate videos.
You got a story?
Hey, who are you?
Are you gonna karate me? Name's Hannah.
I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry. No, I don't usually talk to strangers, and I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
Appreciate everybody hanging for the ads. Look forward to you guys rejoining us here in a bit. I'm not sure right when we kick off. So is there a school?
Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it.
Wait, school's
But
where the
also,
slate is.
There's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead,
A bummer.
we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice.
Am I gonna get a quest to build a school? What do kids do for
I
fun?
don't know. I guess we just make up some games. Usually I just hang out and talk with Renee since she's close to how old I am.
Okay.
Sometimes we go to the community center and they have stuff to do there. Like crafts, movies, music, and other activities.
Well, that's fun.
But except not when the adults are having a meeting. Renee calls them sad meetings because everyone seems so sad in them. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking. And like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know what's going on.
Is that what you're concerned about?
Yeah. I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died.
Yeah.
Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people. So, I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her would help? I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right?
Sure. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. This feels very, Are you Mom? Hi, Mom. This feels very Imperial City, the wife of the guy that got his head lopped off for opening the gate.
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well, but he's gonna drive me crazy someday.
Does everybody else have a robot? Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
No, it's okay. I don't leave the condo much. It's nice to have another adult to speak with.
Mm-hmm.
My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since.
I hear you. Tai sounds like a good kid.
He is. I'm doing my best. Thanks for stopping by to chat.
Hey, no problem. Oh, that was it? I really thought we'd have more of a quest out of that. But, no, I guess just crazy interactions. I mean, I guess I could pry on the whole husband thing.
That boy me. Gotta hand it to him. My son means well, and my husband, his father.
What happened to your husband?
Keith died in a mining accident a few years ago.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do.
I think you're doing all you can. I'm sure Tai appreciates it. 20,000 credits? Damn. Why don't you leave Cydonia? What do you do for work?
Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years, not since we moved here for Keith's job. I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galbank branch as its manager. It's not a week before I was due to start. They announced that the Cydonia branch was to be fully automated instead. It was
That
never meant
stinks.
to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care of Tai full time. Not many jobs here for a single mom.
How's your son coping?
He's good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life.
Sorry, there was a tissue break there. Not because I was so choked up or anything, but because my nose was full. Yeah, she doesn't seem real wild about it.
Died. Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Tai turns 18.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
I see. Yeah, I don't mind,
Oh my. Are you sure? That's... My gosh, it's so generous. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to put it away into savings for Tai. Maybe we can afford a better education for him. Or get off this planet someday. Then he won't have to work in the mines like his daddy. Thank you so much. If I can ever find a way to repay you, I will.
One day I will ask you for a favor. Okay. Wait, did I do what I didn't do what I came here for, did I? So those were the bees. All I did all this to save $8,000 on a deal. Now we got this kid. This is a 12.
Do you want to hear the song I just made up? I'm a bunny, you're a bunny, he's a bunny, ha! I'm still working on it.
Wow. Okay. Dude, how much is this gonna cost me?
Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad said not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
I don't know if that
I'm
loop.
not sure exactly what you mean by that, but trust me, I've thought about this lots, and it should be okay. Besides, now we're already talking, and it's too late not to. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
I was hoping she'd have it because she's right down the hall from the door we're trying to get into. There can't be much for kids to do around here. Are there any other kids? Do you like living?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend, but he's also one of my only friends.
That sucks.
There are
I mean, it's good, but
kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while.
oh,
But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring. Like, when Taye's busy and my mom and dad are off working.
yeah. Can't be much for kids to do
I
around.
also play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile.
I bet.
Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Space frog? What's a space frog? What's a space frog first?
Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before.
I would have
I've seen
sworn
pictures.
it was Bunny.
Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Sounds awesome. Are your parents okay with
They've
this?
let me do it before, but they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them.
Which is smart.
Say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see it. Hey, some fun little drawings. It's way better than Ve Victus posters.
Thank you. People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much.
Stack. We got 6 to set. All right. Now what is this? Oh, where are we? Oh, is this like the little community center and the shopkeeper and all that? All right, I didn't know that this came through. Okay, well let's try closing this. Now, I don't know. First of all, what time is it? I don't want to get busted by this guy. 22:13. We spent all that time. I probably screwed up. Although technically, I don't think this has anything to do with the quest. He's gonna come back almost immediately. 22:30 returns to the condos. And again, there might be something to this because of that, but it's 15 minutes. I don't know. Oh, it's open. Jeez, I don't even have to. And there's nothing here. All right.
No, people are going to love those new drawings of Space Frog.
What do I do with these space frog thing? And how do I hang a space frog poster? I'm guessing based on the game that there will be little interactable. I should have gone to that community center area. Space frog. Where do we go with space frog? Oh, that's well, this feels like we're back to. This is where we originally got the HR file, right? I didn't think this was Deimos. Oh yeah, maybe this is Deimos Mining.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Yeah, remember we faked the HR database, and pretended to be that guy's a assistant or something. Security training. Okay. Quarterly update. Okay, well, that was unhelpful. So now what? This is... Oh, this is Stan. All right. How do I get you... Again, let's F5 here. Because the last time I was surprised at how... let's control. How, like, yeah, whatever. All right, one of these is gonna have an odd number. It's the inner ring, so this has to be. Wait. There. And then there. So these two there. There. Let's start here. Yeah, of course. Okay, this one. 3s and 1s. If this and that, and then that. Open file requires additional decryption. Let's just take them. Okay, and then there was something else here. Deimos representatives. CEO is Mason Stedman. Still concept of the guaranteed deal, reviving the Deimos name. Senior VP is Nora. Must be on board. Stedman's most trusted advisor. Sell on job security and control. Chief COO, Jamal. Sell on advantage over competition. Security officer, London Fjord. Sell on reducing risk. Stress shielding component in the works only if brought up. Okay. So it's got a little shielding issue. We got some meetings. 3 to 5. Teleconference. Lena and Lucas will be on it, and they have accepted the meeting. Inbox. Just checking up to make sure you're probably prepared for this meeting. Lucas expects you to be prepared, so be sure to at least be familiar with the reps that are coming. Don't expect me to cover for you this time. And it looks like he's done his homework. Cillian Campbell, IT. Several of our servers will briefly be coming down for maintenance. Some remote users may experience an interruption in connectivity service with Infinity servers. Maintenance and reboot should be brief, 3 a.m. to 3:15. Alies, below is your itinerary for the upcoming trip to Sidonia. Please remember to log all receipts for reimbursement upon your return. You get to go by Trident. That's nice. You get to stay in the Lux for 7 days, and you have a confirmation. All right. And then Harmon Spaulding. Congrats on the deal, Stan. Told you things would be looking up. This is your chance to get back on track. Drinks tonight? I'm buying. All right. And once again, I mean, this guy's a total doofball anyway. When it comes to the actual espionage acts and stuff, it just seems like that there could be a little bit more challenge. I know, we stacked into persuasion a lot, so I'm not too surprised when those get OP. But we really didn't do anything towards stealth, lockpicking certainly, but those were both novices. And I don't know. It feels like maybe a little bit more tricks schedule. Like I would have thought we needed to wait there until that manager dude was off shift or at his desk or anything like that, where you've got to kind of work through the puzzles a little bit. But I've got a feeling that I think that's supposed to be a shadow off that guy, but where's the light source? All right. Just really feels like where's Vasco, by the way? We didn't get stuck somewhere. He'll hopefully come along shortly. Alright. Yeah, I guess back to Neon, huh? We're pretty formidable as a obtainer of secrets. But maybe we've got... Oh, I forgot the stupid... space frog things. Wasn't there an art dealer on New Atlanta? Should we save one of these and like be, hey, art dealer guy, check out this. I got a new source. See if we can make her a like super artist. And I know I'll call them stupid, but yeah, Sidonia seems like a place I could totally use some just fun, lighthearted kid stuff. Bet we can throw one in the bar.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
I don't know that that's one. There's Vasco. I'm glad you're here. I think these are all lower. Oh, right here. A space frog. Space frog is awesome. Let's try to get some of these that are before we get down into the community.
Center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or
Whoa! Sleepy space frog. Look, a star. Oh, it's great. How did I miss one up here? I didn't get the caption on whatever that was. I think there's a way to go. Oh, maybe there is. I don't know that I've ever been over here. Wait, is this the bar? Never mind.
Hey, it's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and
I assume that's Space Frog on a planet where he's going to make people happy. Good job, Space Frog. Also looked a little bit like Space Frog had just relieved himself, and maybe that's an appropriate one for the bathroom. I know we've still got one to go in there, but I'm guessing this one is just going to be on a...
People always ask me
Oh, we're going to hang one in the No, not in the elevator. We got to go down. Oh, I bet down at... the Red Devils. Look at that, Space Frog in space. I don't know if he just grav jumped. Maybe that's a galaxy. We got a moon, some stars, a satellite. Awesome. And then we've just got the one left to go in the living centers, which if there's a way to get to it from here, I don't know it. But... What's this? Oh, look at that. This is a way to get to the mines. Oh, Space Frog on the rock again.
A strong community is stronger than any higher power.
One more Space Frog to go. How do we go back upstairs? Deimos Miners. This is a restroom.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Guess I don't need to really respond. You can't hear me anyway. These are just cots and stuff.
You can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
Believe that.
There are many stories and films about demons, ghosts, and other entities on Mars. No wonder people here do not take religion seriously.
Aww, and there's Space Frog holding the star. We return to Renee. Lux. Lux was down.
Neon is no stranger to violence and danger, but the firefight that took place at the Generdyne power plant.
July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Cydonia region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, and a tendency to perceive specific meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day. I don't know how we missed that all these times. I've heard somebody talk about it. I don't know who it was, but there was interaction about, can you believe that people actually used to think that where we live was a face? I don't know. That's kind of fun, right? Why you gotta hate? It's like the faces in birch trees, right? Stuff like that. Space Frog.
How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Sidonia at least. Hi, thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it.
Cool. Well, I
only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
I can build Space Frog posters, and I got 12 credits. You could have had the 12 credits. Awesome. Now I can make my own Space Frogs. We will Space Frog the universe. That could be cool though, because that would be the way to take one. I don't know that we can, right? We'd have to be at the outpost. I don't think we can get the item back. We can just put one up. But I think certainly at New Atlantis, our outpost assignees would appreciate some Space Frogs on the walls.
Watch out for the robots.
So,
Dusty.
all right, enough, dude. Now, now we remember why we sent Barrett to the lodge. I'm very worried that I can't send them back. Like, do I have to make each of those three my companion and then dismiss them? I don't know. But that is a worthy question. I think we have a skill point banked at the moment to maybe increase that command or whatever it was to add additional crew members, right?
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Yeah. Oh, I know you think you're helping there, Sarah, but you're not. You're not helping. Now tab. And we want to go to volley. I don't. Oh, and this time, for whatever reason. Oh, because maybe because I didn't have. If these are just free, perhaps that's what. Okay. Then it can pull from them. If they're allocated, then I have to go in and touch them, right? But no, we jumped.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
All right. trying to land on the ocean. I just want to go here.
Ranger.
Ranger. Should have said like citizen. All right, now do I go exec level? I guess it'll tell us. Yep. And I'm guessing that Jeannie is hanging out waiting for us up there. She's good at that kind of thing, or she'll meet us there. Man, this just feels so Star Wars Imperial inspired, doesn't it? No, I don't need appointments. I just walk in. Hey, Laru.
Well, that took longer than expected.
Are you?
I hope whatever information
I did
Simon
hang
had
some
was
posters.
worth it.
It's fast and efficient, and you know it. Yeah.
You've got a little spark in you. I like it.
I kind of had a feeling.
Now, let's see if what Mr. Rychek found was worth all the fuss. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours.
Ooh.
They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught.
Oh, who do we get to take out?
Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Which one was Masako? Once upon a time, we were introduced to like a whole team. You know, there's like a finance and a marketing person and all that. And I know that we've more recently done Walter's ship design stuff, but same thing happened here when we got hired. It just, I mean, the red and the kind of metallic vertical lines and all that, very, very Imperial, and they look very Sithy. I'm thinking kind of like Old Republic stuff.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative.
That's so
I sent him on
junior.
an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate.
Well, I am inside the loop.
See, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected...
Finally, it's going to become clear why there's an Infinity building on New Atlantis that if you go to the front desk, right, it's one of the office tower things or whatever, they say no entrance without an appointment, so we're going to get into there. Can't allow the mole to get their hands on any more information. Sounds like a mess. Why me and not someone more senior? What exactly is Project Dominion? Oh, like a mess.
A mess that I expect you to help clean up, and quickly.
No problem, but I expect to be well compensated.
Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details.
Okay.
You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
I didn't get a little extort option. 10 grand on credits, some cartridges, and a couple more digipicks. All right. So now we have to go talk to Fines, I guess?
operative your way, along with some files to your computer.
I'll be ready.
Not for this one, but I trust you'll get it done.
Okay. Dalton is somewhere. Just, I think I go out this way. He's probably in this executive wing. Yep. You're not Dalton. Excuse me. Just getting my feel. Hey there, Dalton.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department.
Or means you're the mole.
Initiating Security Directive Theta,
Theta.
which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included.
Ooh, well, I like that. Investigating yourselves, how's that?
Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way,
So that's probably me.
The results can be objective.
Okay, we're gonna take care of it.
We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
Yeah, how about this?
We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect.
I don't think he said it. I mean, he hasn't. Maybe we just get here.
If you get caught, the guards will follow standard procedure and lock you up in a cell for questioning, provided you don't provoke them. And I strongly advise against provoking them. These are your fellow employees. We want this to go as smoothly as possible.
Yeah, I don't know that either of these two really fit, so...
At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation.
So we're gonna have to go out into the... whatever they call the outside part.
I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
Oh, I got an EM weapon. That's pretty great.
Ularu doesn't know about Directive Theta, but she'll fully expect a building closure while we investigate. As far as she knows, it's standard procedure, one that she no doubt has already made accommodations for. This is why we're bringing in a third party. She won't be expecting to go up against Neon's best. And it's also why secrecy is of utmost importance. Not even our own security detail can know, in case the information leaks.
EM weapon.
Concerns me that you don't know.
It's an EM weapon, I
A
know.
disruptor is a non-lethal weapon. Our subsidiary, Arboron, makes an excellent one that I'll be issuing you. It will stun your target, giving you a chance to get away. But you'll only have so much time before the effects wear off.
I'll be careful.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance.
Okay.
You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Director Theta has been enacted.
Okay. It's just a Nova Blast? God, come on, man. I thought it was going to be something different, but wouldn't appear that it is. Yeah, it's just a crap EM gun. We got Unrestrained Vengeance here. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a like a sounding an alarm mechanic, so maybe in that sense we need the overwhelming 110 stun damage. Because that's the difference. Our automatic stun rifle thing doesn't really take people out. Now, where did Vasco go again? Damn it. Because now I've got to dismiss him. Otherwise, he'll screw it all up, I'm sure. Vasco. Vasco, where are you? Ebside, that's what this one was. I know there's the like sprawl or the spread or whatever it is in Aquila City.
This place always has just the right atmosphere. You got an appointment? Because if not, consider this area reserved.
Look at a little briefcase computer thing there.
Wow, nice to meet you too. Good thing you aren't with marketing. I've written up a program just for the occasion. But as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Are you? Ooh, he is tougher.
Ryujin is my second best long-term client.
Second best?
I do get an awful lot of business from you folks. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still willing to talk. All right, you win. No wonder Ryujin hired you.
Yeah.
A pleasure, as always. Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ularu Chen's computer, and the program will take care of the rest. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work. More than my little setup here can handle.
Okay.
It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
Okay. So now we need to find a way into Ryujin Tower, and my guess, I know the little, this is where the little pips always get annoying. My guess is it's going to be outside here in Space Frog. Are there going to be Space Frogs all over the place now? I love it. Yeah. So see how it's way up high here? Fully expected we wouldn't be going through like the Neon City core. We'd have to go up into the ventilation and then work our way back into the building. And just while I'm at it, it is 8 that we're gonna need for the disruptor. Still going up. No gangs we have to deal with. What is this? Okay. Should probably have F5'd before starting out on this. How about we F5 right before here? Again, I'm pretty confident, but you never know. No. Look at us. Okay. It looks down. Oh, here we go. All right, let's go into sneaky mode. Probably don't even need it, but no Vasco, thankfully. Okay, while we're not... That's where we came in. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any... No real getting back out if I go that way. I was just about to say, man, they make everything very single-threaded. I don't know what this is going to do. Power down from the lights. can't tell what's what. I think those turned off the floor lights. All right, we got a guard and a bot. 2 guards, not a bot. Still trying to get over there. And we can't. So those guards are presumably beyond a door there. I guess I gotta go down. They're that way. Let's go aid. Recon stim, is that it? 10 minutes. Ooh. I'm trying to get there. Keep to the shadows. It's not really a shadow there. I don't think that's where I want to be. I guess I gotta go through this way. Roan? I don't even think we're in the... I thought we were Ryujin. Should I be scouting this? I think that's a bad idea. You gotta be kidding me. I don't want to go on an elevator ride. Shh, 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 shh. Behind the plant. What the? Did this just move? It was like right behind the wall over there. Why inside a... Oh my god. Why did this take me... It led me all the way down here, and then as soon as I got here, it's like, nope. Ha ha ha, you're not supposed to be on this floor. The hell was that? Now I don't even know if I can get out.
Got him! Suspect found!
You don't got me. What? Grenades? Stop it. Oh, I had it. Oh, stop. Excuse the burp. You sure? Because it kind of feels like I'm hiding from you. What I can't seem to do is climb up this vent. Okay, that's good. Now. Oh, was I not? Maybe I was uncrouched. They're still searching, though. Yeah, I don't know how to get back. There we go. That worked. Alright, so they're back into false alarm mode. I turned off these lights. That was all good. And it is like leading me all the way back. Like, these were the panel lights, right? So that was where I dropped down. Oh yeah, we did start here. So it was this out of order door. Or maybe we were on the other side of it. I'm just baffled at what we're supposed to be doing, since it seems like it's sending us all the way back to the starting point now. Why? Why is it doing that? Okay, so it sent me back here, turn off the scanner, open the door. But what the hell is that? Now, I don't see any other path than what we had. When we first came in here, it was leading us on that path, and then it immediately, like, switched once we got there. I don't get... Now I gotta go through these stupid jumps all over again. Stop falling off the thing. Stay on the thing. Don't you fall off the thing. Okay. Now, do we think those floor lights are on or off? That seems more off. Now, the only other place that I see to get out of here is right here, right? There's nothing for us beyond these pipes. So we got to drop back down to here. And then we've got sneaky mode. I am now snuck. Let's probably relaunch another one of these guys now.
Looks like it's all clear. Stand down.
Hey, listen. Hear that?
Who's there? Clear. There's nothing there.
Damn it.
Stand down. Nothing here.
Oh my god. But now I'm screwed. I don't understand where. 'Cause I think this still points back up to that gate. Unless I was supposed to get in the elevator. That's the door. I'd worked my way over, I think. Can I? Okay. Our health is still pretty good. Okay. Now, again, I probably shouldn't be bothering to crouch. I should probably just start running. Elevators are on lockdown. And maybe this is an intended part of the deal? Like, is this her desk? I can't interact with that computer. I can't seem to interact with the elevator. Ooh, how about this? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any bonuses this time. Oh, stop it. Is this the security office? Jesus. That's not what I want. We kind of opted not, again, I'm not normally very about stealthiness. Rather just... Well, what do we got here? Right? It seemed pretty bright in there, so I'm gonna... Ooh, that's not a laser thing, is it? I don't know if... Is that where I want to be? Oh, we should probably turn that off beforehand. Sneak again. Break room. Exotic bottle.
Anyone else hear that? Ah! Open fire!
There's another one here I better deal with. What? Did you just jump like a crazy guy, dude?
I'm hit! Stop running if you know what's good for you.
Oh boy. It's only because I have to save you fools' lives that... Where'd they go? See, now I kind of want to knock them all out because I don't want them to see me go into the office. They won't know what I'm dealing with here. Where'd he go? Sleepy time. All right, are we good? Oh. Okay, I think that's it. Now, get to the office. Oh, what? We shut the door so they don't know where I evaded to. We go through this vent, maybe. Seems... What? Oh, What the... Oh. Like a little... Silly. Camelot is a silly place. Guards. Your light panel. I see the safe. I'm not too worried about that. Now where am I supposed to be going? Okay, are we good? Oh my god, look at them all. Uh-oh. Okay, sleepy time for robots. Are we back into the... Oh, I don't have a light panel here. I mean, seriously, am I going... Oh my god, what? Uh-oh. Robots down. Are there like EM grenades or something I can get? Sleepy timers? Oh crap. Oh, dude. I mean, this doesn't seem like the executive office at all. Okay. Now where am I off to? We're up. Where was our little marker? Back that way. You should fall back. Oh, you shouldn't. Hey. That's the same vent. Come on. Where am I trying? Oh, damn it. Damn it! Well, now we're back to the... Back to the main lobby. Reloading as I go here. And again, with the way that everything else has gone, I kind of expect that they intend this to go, right? They gave me, before every mission, they've given me stuff. So I got digipacks and all that. This last time we got med packs, so I kind of expect they wanted us to be Rover. Okay, we ran Rover. And then Workspace. Guess let's try it. Oh, this doesn't look good. 3 in there. Do I have 3 that match? I've got this one. and a 1. And then here, next ring, we can do like a this. Maybe. And then a really broad 2. Maybe that. Wait, which one did I just... Damn it. Oh my gosh. 2 and 1, and then we did... Was it this one? And that one. Alright, so this one, that one, and these 2 are all good. Then this next one, we've got a 2 and a 1. Are they opposite? Neither of them are opposite. We need a kind of here, maybe? That. And then I think I have this one free. Let's put that there. So we got that and that. This and this are the inner ring. This and this are the second. This and this are the third. And then we just have these 4 left. And have I used this? What is it? I am using that on the second with that. That. And what's that? Not this? Yeah, that's on the third. All right. Oh, can it be this? And this. Okay, and then it was this and that. And then it was this and that and that. Announcements. Andy Upala, PTO. Sure, quite a reminder to be aware of your PTO. Per policy, your PTO does not roll over or get paid out at the end of the year. It's your responsibility to use this time wisely before it expires. PTO policy is non-negotiable. Any concerns will be directed to Carlo. Cool. Yeah, that's... I've seen too many of those. Privacy policies. Effectively, we're made the following adjustments to our policy regarding social interactions with the news media. Only approved marketing employees may issue public statements regarding any aspect of the corporation. Any contact from a news media outlet must be reported to the marketing immediately. Approvals for news media interaction must be sent to Genevieve, Carlo, Alexis, and Dalton. Okay. Failure to follow these guidelines may result in immediate termination. Cinia. We'll be performing a routine security maintenance tomorrow. During this time, our Ryujin Tower will be closed. Only approved security personnel will be allowed in the building. All managers have been notified. Scheduling adjustments have been made. All right, those are the announcements. And then these are Ulara's messages. Oliver Saito lunch. I wanted to personally apologize for my brother's behavior over dinner the other night. I still believe he harbors ill will toward Ms. Amada, and as you know, his mind simply isn't what it used to be. I know he rejected your offer of a medical neuroamp to help with his clarity, but I will try to keep trying to change his mind. Although our last dinner together was an exception, he truly does enjoy seeing you. Your admiration and respect for him instantly bring back the man I once knew. I hope you'll still see us in the future. Oliver. Saito. Is Allura a Saito as well? I don't know what that's all about. Camden Choi. Here are the confirmation numbers you wanted for the following shipments. Arboron Nova Series 2 dozen Nova Blast Nova Lights, 2 crates of audio slates, and 4 units of Neurotac Mark IV. I guess those are security bots. All deliveries are on time. I'll notify you when shipping gets them. Yuko, I was able to confirm that Tomo Higashi did not have adequate supporting data for his last report. Looks like he built his own theory off of a handful of observations, what he claims is experience. Good thing Jeannie, that's Imogen, our boss, rejected it, right? It's his third offense, so Imogen and I both agree to recommend him for termination. I know you like to do the honors. Ooh. Poor Toma. And last but not least, and that's why I kind of worked upwards here, unknown delivery. I believe I have a package of great importance that belongs to you. Shall we arrange for a pickup? S. Ooh, S. So I think this is going to be our deal. Could be either of these, I guess, with an S. We don't know. If indeed there is a problem here. Now, this talks about me going up. Imagine we're still going to have some challenges here getting it out. There's nothing. Oh, there is a hatch. Oh, God. Up on the bookcase. Up on the bookcase. There we go. And up. Up some more. Ah, that was a lot easier. I would say that was a bit of a mess, but it certainly felt as though we were following along the guidance. Now we need to go to Nyx. Nyx is somewhere down there. Let's try to find a safe way down. What I really don't want to do is fall in the ocean. I suspect a great deal of... Oh, how about right here? Instant death. Ooh. That was easy. I was thinking about using my boost pack to try to soften a landing. We got a switch. Okay. Miss the drops. Whee! Back the way we came. Are you trespassing? Like I'm currently trespassing? I don't think so at all, game. I think you are fibbing. I also now suspect I'm going too far down. Can I get out of here? Or go back up? He may be... Is he upstairs at Sauvage's? I thought we were supposed to be at his place. Oh. Where's the key? Alright, well this appears to have been a wrong turn. Exit. Man, I know we said not to go there, but it seemed like that was... Maybe here? What's up, Nix? This is your apartment? Okay. Man, I got such good sleep last night, too.
Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
Okay. Look it over, Nix. Oh, he's got to go to... Look at that little computer thing here. All right. What do you got for me, buddy? Crunch those numbers.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set.
Cool. Well, thanks, Nix. Third party.
I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software.
I'm very concerned about that message that keeps flashing in the corner. I'll get the slate to Dalton. Don't keep me in suspense. Sure, Dalton. Yeah, just...
You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
So, it's kind of one of those deals, right? Like, we're not going to be given a quest that's not going to play into the story, but it just so happens that we do the investigation of the one person, right, that's going to have all the dirt on him while he's supposedly investigating the entire rest of the company. That's the nonsensey bit, right? So that was why I knew to hack her computer and start reading all the files, and I was like, whoever S is our handoff suspect. It's just kind of a bummer that it gets so kind of single-threaded like that. I don't know. It was kind of fun. I don't know if there would have been a way to fully sneak all your way in. And I'm very glad we had the actual EM rifle instead. I should have just tossed the disruptor. I know. You're not supposed to run executive offices, but kind of crazy. I expect somewhere along the way we're going to get kind of told off for shooting up the place, but... How you doing, sir? Anything?
I don't have time to talk. I'm on duty.
Okay. Wait, what? Damn to her office, but I'm supposed to go to his. I don't know why I'm so yawny either. All right, buddy.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags.
A few reports about, an intruder during the midst of your security shutdown? That never, who snitches, right? They get stitches. It was a success, but you definitely have some security issues to address. That would snitch on me, having read them. I'm not supposed to know anything about it, so that tells just as much.
I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here.
Also, sort of related. I was watching.
It's possible that someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit.
Uh-huh.
Imogen Salzo,
Oh,
senior
Genie.
operations specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
Genie. Oh, again, excuse me.
Well, the motive could be anything. Credits, grudges, even boredom. Either that, or she's highly displeased with
Oh, I still see the trespassing.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
You don't want to get her
I
herself?
just want to avoid a scene. Sending you keeps the rumor mill at bay.
What if she runs?
If she runs, the guilt will be apparent. And you'll have no choice but to dispose of her.
Damn.
As much as I'd like you to subdue her and bring her in, Imogen would never allow it.
Well, I do have this EM rifle.
What fate lies ahead for those who betray this corporation and get caught.
I mean, I can certainly hand her over to you. Keep a close eye.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Okay. So now I get a Hippolyta, which we don't really, because that's the persuadey stuff. So, again, kind of a hint. They keep giving us stuff to continue the next way, but presumably that Hippolyta will allow us to persuade some truth out of either a confession or what the next leg on this chain is. I'm gonna guess that she's involved, right? The big turn, and that our task is to find out who was the next link in the chain, right? That you always want to find the one behind the one. So. Knock, knock.
Looking for Imogen?
Uh-oh.
I'm sure you
Yuko.
can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
Well, it's a good skill. Look how you avoided the inner... What? Was Yuko part of... Yuko might have been part of me. Anyway. Should we lighten this up? I mean, we do want to divert a little bit.
Well, that desk work is what keeps your cred stick full, and this company 2 steps ahead.
Uh-huh.
So
I know.
Why are you looking for Imogen? Is she in trouble?
Wait, You don't get to ask anything. I'm not here to gossip. Just tell me where Imogene is. It's confidential. Take it up with Dalton. No, just tell me where she is.
Aren't you the boring one?
Yeah.
I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate.
Oh, well, there you
I
go.
want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Sorry, I blew my nose again. I'm not sure I know what Frankie's is.
Go in the room. Yeah, Frankie's is a front. Crap convenience store on the outside, high-tech.
Is that the one with the bot?
Of course, the only people that really know that are Ryujin Bayu and the Syndicate itself.
What are you doing in Syndicate there?
Your guess is as good as mine. But she's up to something.
What?
I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job. And there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here.
Wait, are you in charge of her? All right.
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right?
You gossip.
Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
What the? Okay, now you gotta go back up to Dalton. Now this is the truest part of the quest line. When you're in these corporate situations, you gotta go back and forth and get sign-offs and all that nonsense. This is what you get, I guess, when you have leftover pizza for breakfast hours earlier.
I see. Could she really be onto us already?
Yuko says she was last seen at Frankie's Grab and Go. She's on the run hiding out with the Syndicate.
Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her.
Oh my god. Benjamin and I don't get along, dude.
We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene.
Why?
He owns the Sioka Syndicate. For you to walk in there without discussing it with him first could be seen as a violation of our business relationship.
Again, yeah. I thought as a security guy you had already been aware of some of my history, but I'll do my best.
Because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for.
Mm-hmm.
Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayu know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants.
Oh my god. Well, that's all he cares about.
The better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to.
Literally, the last time I talked to you, you told me to kill her.
We have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. The risk of Imogene continuing to operate as a traitor is too high. If we don't dispose of her now, she could cause a great deal of harm to this company. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Sorry, texting. Alrighty, my friends, let's go. Da 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 da. Where's the elevator? Wait, which? Yeah, I came back to him. Is it here? Yeah. Now, why do I have two? Oh, because I can just go to the hideout, or I can go talk to Benjamin. And we're gonna try it. We said we would. We'll do our best. I mean, I don't think he understands how badly my talking to, I mean, he should go talk to Benjamin while I'm on my way. Like, oh, by the way, we didn't want to act without telling you, but we couldn't waste any time, so we're grabbing somebody right now. I really, really, really need that trespassing thing to get out of my life. Like, that quest is long over. Benjamin, it's your buddy. Stop. Benjamin, where are you? Hey, buddy. How you been?
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? It's been a very beneficial partnership. As long as we continue to look out for our mutual interests, I can't complain. No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves.
Hey.
I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
Well, this should be about as tough. This is interesting. If I was him, I'd be like, "Oh, that's a different matter entirely." Let's see if we get.
Estelle only made us even for that virus she unleashed. This is
Well,
an
there we go.
entirely different situation.
All right. Now we can try.
And what mutual benefit would that be? This is starting to sound like my kind of deal.
Too easy.
All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
And you're okay with that? Okay, thanks, buddy. Again, mutually beneficial, so it's all good. I am definitely silver-tongued in this game. I can convince anybody to buy anything. All right, back down we go, and now we can go to Ebside, I believe. I guess. Which way? This way? Let's try to get this dealt with. No, Frankie's is the one with the bot. Okay. I think. Although we did change, so maybe it is upside. Because we're coming from the other direction now. So this might be the little thing behind the spaceport elevator doorway. Bump, 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 ba-dum. Frankie's grab and go. Are you Frankie? Hey, Frankie.
Have credits to spend.
I guess we already talked. Shall I be allowed to?
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble.
That's what they call me.
One rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. I'm more of an honorary member. I'll let them take up residence in the back, keep things looking legit.
Mm-hmm.
They keep this business afloat, so finances don't keep me up at night.
Which is nice. Okay. Is this some sort of a... no. Let's both hope this.
She wouldn't be allowed up there either.
Oh, perfect then.
For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead.
Well, thank you very much.
Remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
And I'm actually perfectly fine with that. Good golly. Oh. All right, let's close this. Hey, Sanad's back. How you doing, man? I don't know how everything ended up for you yesterday. Sorry about all the technical glitches and everything. Hope your day's gone good. Hi, Syndicate. Okay, so non-open house. We're going to nab the trader, and she said it's almost straight ahead. Looks like upstairs. And yeah, I mean, I'm guessing there's a lot to steal around here. About the only thing I'd be intrigued in, because I've never seen them be a stealable item, would be if there's a magazine or something lying around. Can't go up there. I don't know if it's European or U.S. 3rd floor, but we don't need to go up there anyway. I'm just looking to see if there's magazines laying around openly.
You try anything, you're dead.
You talk tough, you're in trouble. I'm doing great, man. Nice. Not a magazine. Magazine? A book? Oh, I guess I'm sorry. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm looking for magazines. Imogene. Trouble. Why you gotta go dirty?
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
I'm that good. You got some splaining to do, Ricky Ricardo. How did you even know about the investigation? What the hell's going on? Are you really working for Infinity? Someone sure looks guilty hiding out here.
yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay? You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
Nix.
Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nix? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
Yeah, I saw Omni tweeted. I haven't caught him live in too long. But it's all definitely an awesome community. Intentionally, help me understand what you're saying. Sounds like a load of crap. How can I believe anything you say?
I'm not the one with motive here. First, I'm not about to reboot my life.
Looks like you just did.
Second, I'm not spending the rest of my life looking over my shoulder for the next field op they'd send after me.
Well, it sounds like like I've got orders to kill.
Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall.
Got any evidence?
That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off.
Evidence.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous.
Oh, stop.
An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
Wait, what?
That's what makes it dangerous. No one would believe it.
You got a neuroamp
So
to show us?
keeps this tech a secret. Suddenly, every deal, every legal matter, every little thing is going to go their way.
Notice how she said Ryujin in like the third person instead of the everything would go our way. Made you do this, and you didn't even know?
Yes, it's what the technology
Oh, I like
does,
that.
and it explains why the evidence against me is so solid.
Oh, I always got orders to kill.
It also explains a few strange bouts of disorientation I've been having the past few months.
What I've been saying.
That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
How about you come along with me? How about this?
Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive theta won't even notice it.
That was your buddy Nix. Like, come on. Actually, I mean, we already hacked into Olaru's computer, so some of this is here. But I mean, this should be the deal. She didn't give me any explanation on why she wouldn't come in. I don't know why it says evidence or not, as if she wouldn't have given it to me. But I also don't understand why she wouldn't come back with the evidence.
I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert. You really are naive when it comes to corporate culture. Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to tie up any loose ends. So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. which is why I'm hoping you'll take this evidence to Dalton. Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand, but if I go with you, everything is ruined. It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month?
That parking spot is pretty appealing. Yeah, again, we already saw that that message of the delivery to be made, right? So, I think Alaru, she's probably right. I mean, we were warned to discern the lies in the thing. I think there's a if Habbage was doing this with free will completely, it would be one of those. There's no way in heck that I'm leaving you of your own free will, sitting here unsupervised. Sure. All right. So you say you can't go back to the Ryujin thing? Well, it just so happens I have a Freestar Ranger ship with holding cells. So you're worried about screwing up the plan? You're coming to sit on my ship while I go deliver the slate, and we'll see if you're really checking everything out. That would be very difficult to build into a quest like this, but come on. Like, well, there's no way, I don't think I would kill her, but there's no way that I would just walk away and be like, oh, yeah, I should go back to Dalton. And he should be like, you are the most goobery of a operative we've ever had.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Okay. So, and that's I guess my a couple of these things, right? We're seeing the flashing, your trespassing thing, which should have long since cleared, right? The part of the story that we're at is beyond being in the tower during the security deal. It's just sloppy and should be cleaned up. But from our side, it's some of these well-written but kind of single-threaded. Yeah, we could have killed her, but as far as the story goes, it's just so like, all right, follow the quest markers and you get told the story, right? There's you have some free will in the choices and all that, but they're going to ultimately kind of all lead back in the same direction. But that being said, I mean, the whole Sam thing was totally unexpected. This game has had some epic turns that I didn't see coming. But particularly this Ryujin line has been fun that it's included. I like the whole, yeah. While we're doing this whole like, oh yeah, we're Constellation and we're exploring, and it's good, but as what was the guy? What was Rick Moranis' name in Spaceballs? Dark Schwartz, was that it?
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
Why are we talking to you?
I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Where's the executive? What floor am I on? I'm on the executive. Okay, yeah, we've got both of them on this floor. I was like, what? So let's go talk to Dalton first. You don't just go grab the people above your pay grade without working through. Like I said in the tweet, we're climbing the ladder. She should be locked up on my ship. Can we just pretend she's locked up on my ship? The mole's either Imogene or Alaro. Alaro played you and is innocent, so that it isn't safe for her to return. Found Imogene. She claims she was set up.
So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
I mean, none of these really matter. Here, at least I didn't come back empty-handed. Do you consider the mole could use pressure to frame Imogene? Sleep could prove.
If I'm not mistaken, you appear to be on her side. Not that I blame you, but if Imogen really wants to prove her innocence, she'd better be prepared to face a strict...
Oh, don't worry, I've got it locked up on my ship.
Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this.
Oh, these burps.
Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
What? What?
Vina's the head of our research and development team.
This doesn't make any sense. What?
She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Ray Decaris, Ryujin's founder. Just take the elevator down to research and development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor. Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you.
This is the absolutely ridiculous bit. You come back with evidence like that. Clearly, it's timely. If Ularu is setting up Imogene, then there's a deal. So is this guy already complicit with Ularu for even sending us away? That doesn't make any sense. I'll head over there as soon as possible, or good, I'll let you deal with it. I mean, I guess you deal with this.
Not that I enjoy it, but I wouldn't trust anyone but myself with these reports as it is.
Oh! Complete guilty parties. We just got a Steam award, but it certainly doesn't feel like we're done with this whole deal yet, does it? Oh, that was just a panel on the wall. Okay. I fully expected something from this thread, but I kind of thought it would be when we caught either Imogene or Ularu. Now, maybe there was a whole other side where it did get pinned on her. And so maybe that's where there's a quest marker. R&D. But I would think there would be something else by the time all is said and done.
I need that rockosite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
We'll figure it out.
Terramorph.
That shipment back.
Terramorphs.
Good. You're here.
Hi.
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Okay. It's about time we're taking action.
The mole took priority. Now that Dalton has everything he needs, thanks to you, we're free to proceed. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, head of research and development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details.
Hi.
You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts.
Okay.
The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects.
Ooh.
The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Yeah. If we missed out on the most important piece, keeping the shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage. How can you be sure the mole didn't steal information on the
Well,
shielding?
we can't. But the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion.
Ah,
It was
silos.
an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
Okay. Keeping the shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage.
We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them.
True.
Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd.
What?
Let's risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
What? Timeout. Hold on. Wait. I don't know if I want you people having access to run me as your guinea pig would be one way to look at it. I like my brain just the way it is. It's about time I got to try out this new tech. Like, there's no advantage in it for me. It literally just gives me an on-off switch that you guys can use for driving me like an avatar kind of thing, right? You're trusting me with this because I could apparently get it scraped out. You just assume I'm willing to be.
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Vina.
Why is where is the opportunity? You tell me where I get an opportunity. Trusting me?
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
I guess that's why we get the award, right? It's, do we want to continue on with this? Sheesh. What the heck? It's certainly not this one. We don't go haphazard, right? Now, we haven't had neuroamp technology at all. Does Andreja have neuroamps on the side of her head?
Pay attention.
Stop. I know some of the people do. I just can't remember who and who doesn't. Let's sell ourselves on it in the hopes that maybe we can like Bluetooth ourselves to Andreja. So even in moments like this when we're not actually together, we can spend our downtime catching up.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
I don't know that I do.
I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
Rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station.
Guess it's unlikely this is a communication area. I'd expect a confidential operation like that to be on time and responsive. That can't be good.
My thoughts exactly.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen.
I'll find out what happens.
The station is CM Station RC1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system.
All right.
The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
All right. Well, we have our walk-in orders, and there we have it, guys. I'm sorry that this one gets clipped short, but as it's a Wednesday and I haven't gotten to see any of my friends in like 2 weeks, I am planning to head out and do a little trivia tonight. So, yeah, it was just unfortunate that car return and all that kind of stuff happened right in the middle of the day and clipped us a little bit, so we don't get our full 4 hours today. And Sonata, I'm sorry to clip you twice, but it's definitely great to have you back in here. It's good to see you around. We'll be back doing this again tomorrow. Hopefully, at least long enough to wrap up through this mining colony, see where all this leads us. I don't feel at all that we are at a we're just doing bounty type quests for them like we would be for Freestar or UC stuff.
We can finally set my plan in motion.
All right, you sound a little more evil there. Let's get out of the way of their chit chat. So, yeah, we will restart here tomorrow. We'll go off to that mining colony, find out this Rothosite stuff, kill some baddies, get the info, and I guess have something jammed in our skull. Why, what, how? I don't understand where is the incentive, right? Like, one of the options was, well, I'm excited for all this new tech, and there's lots of talk about all that. In all honesty, I should be far more concerned that our main purpose, finding the artifacts and the powers related to them, is jeopardized, quite frankly. If I put this in and it's shielded against everybody but Ryujin, well, then Ryujin gets visibility to what all else I have going on. As far as I know, at that point, my thoughts are not my own. Sure, they can do this whole driver's seat thing, but what else can they do that I'm not hearing about, right? Seems like a pretty stupid risk, but we're going to take it. We'll find out where it goes, and I'm pretty glad that we're doing all this before we start chasing down the Unity stuff. Let's take a quick look here. We are not very far. I mean, we've run around here. We were probably about here when we started, and it's, again, planets exploration, shooting and killing animals, any kind of spacer combat and all that. We level very quickly, particularly like killing terramorphs and apex level predators and all that. That's the way to get our levels. I think we do have this one skill point, and we've kind of been laying in a couple different things, and they always seem to kind of follow us where we're putting them into whatever the priority was as we got going, and then we end up onto other stuff before we get another point. And I kind of, especially with the vacation time and all that, I don't know where we were at. I'm not too worried about that. Really, these would be nice. There's a few unlocks, but the further up we go, the less additional research or anything they unlock for us. So while that would be good, it's like 3 categories, I think, that we can actually unlock by getting that research. Special projects too. There are some like weapons and pack upgrades and things like that, but not a whole lot. There may also be a lot of stuff at the outpost, right? But we only have 2 out of 4 outpost engineering. So aneurotic fusion, and I don't know if that's supposed to be aneuretic, neutronic, or aneutronic. I'm saying A. This would give us an additional 2, so we'd have 2 more to throw into weapons in combat, and we handled those 2 starborn ships pretty easily the last time around, but always good, and that kind of has a little bit to do with our crew loadout. Speaking of crew loadout, somewhere in here, there is like commander or something. Engineering, shield, payloads, engines, piloting. None of those. Social maybe would have leadership or command, commerce, theft, negotiation, isolation, intimidation, diplomacy, deception, leadership. This is the one that helps with affinity. I mean, our affinity is pretty good, and our persuasion helps that, right? We can use the whatever the companions are, we can use the stuff that helps. I don't know if we're still building affinity with Sarah and Barrett and I guess that's it, right? No more Sam, and Andreja's already at max. So unless there's other perks, there's not a lot there. Outpost management. This allows additional cargo links placed at the deal. Hey, Swamp Fox, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope your day is going great. Welcome in. Instigation. I don't need that. You can force an NPC at or below your level to attack their allies. Manipulation. Oh, and we have to spend more points in social. Ship. Dude. I think it's the ship command that we need, right? Four, 5, 6, 8. I mean, it's terrible, right? Our ship can have a full 8, but we can't do it until we've dropped these 4. We need 2 more. What? Persuasion, we're done. We're not done here, but I'm not seeing a ton of stuff. What recipes and all that we don't have yet don't seem to exceed Grandpa's meatloaf, but they might eventually. Commerce, I got so much money. We could continue to level up the scavenging, but at level 4 here, this is kind of why we stopped, right? Tracked resources will get highlighted when using the hand scanner. So that would be like, oh, we need aluminum. And if you're on a planet where there's aluminum, it would get marked. I don't see that helping my playstyle. Persuasion is good. Gastronomy. Bribery. I mean, I guess outpost management is probably where we need to drop to here to try to get to this. And this I would very much like to have as we go later in the game. Because, again, for folks who don't know, Swamp Fox showing up, Sanad hanging out. We're working our way through the Steam advancements. We'll kind of call that as our 100%ing of this game. And while we picked up one today for the one of the Ryujin quest lines, we still got maybe a dozen, if I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark left. And some of those later ones are going to be exploration heavy and outposty heavy, right? We still have not harvested any resources from outposts, and there's something about linking them that I've seen just in the description of one of the things. So those would help, and it may help to get us up to here. This does help, at the moment, I haven't put anything into physical, which is kind of, okay. it would be boost assault training. That's kind of cool. We'd have to spend a lot of points to get into that. Anyway, these are all the ship stuff, right? We've boosted our shields. We're 2 of 4. We could just put more into shields straight up. Our weapons are fairly beefy, but this would give us make our maxed out shields right now that much more, 40% more, right? 60% and pretty good stuff here, right? I mean, we could use this straight up. The advantage of going here with outpost management is if we spend the 2 points, and I don't know, the problem is if I spend it here, I don't know what the challenge is yet. But I assume it's going to make me do stuff at an outpost to finish the challenge, and we really haven't done anything there. But there is something about cargo links. I don't know anything about cargo links yet, other than we built something that can put stuff on or link our ship resources back down to the outpost near New Atlantis, so we can build stuff with our resources. But how that works or why the additional ones, I think there's ways to chain an outpost on a planet that gathers a resource, right? And then throw it to another outpost that manufactures stuff. And I think you need these cargo links to take those resources that are being automatically gathered and throw them into a production system. And then why, how, what we need robots at our outposts, I don't know. Additional crew, so that's where we're capped off right now. We can only put 3 people at our outposts. However, when we get the error, it says that my ship command level is not as good. Now, we'd have to put these 2 in here before we can get to ship command and say that we can have more crew members on our ship. So we're stuck and kind of capped there, but I'm trying to sell myself on outpost management over ship stuff. The closer we get to the Unity quest line, I know we're going to bump head-to-head more and more with the Starborn, and when I didn't see what level the Starborn ships were that we took out today, but I suspect they weren't the level 50s, and I'm guessing the further we go, remember that main Starborn guy that attacked us in the well? Is that what it is? The downstairs part of New Atlantis. And we had the huge gun battle and all that. I didn't know I was supposed to be running away, and I'm trying to kill him, and he keeps they keep regenning, and I was like, oh. Anyway, that main bad guy that was like, I will let you be for now. I'm just going to see how this plays out. When he comes to get us, we'd need probably a lot of this kind of stuff thrown in. So, again, both of these are available to us. We could add another boost point to our guns, to be used between grav drive or weapons or whatever. No, not there. Neurotic. That's this one over here. I say neurotic. Neutronic. I would probably go if I'm doing anything other than outpost engineering, it's probably going to be shields. If I do, but I mean, we were laughing off the damage, and I think I put my last point there. I'm just going to do it. Screw it. We've been totally ignoring our outposts. Maybe after we finish Ryujin, we'll do a little bit more with outpost stuff. There it is. No regrets. So now we can build cargo links on 6 different planets. Oh, we have to build cargo links on 6 different planets to get this. So this will definitely do whatever, teach us how to address whatever the Steam challenge thing is there. And then that can let us make robots, additional robots. And what those robots do, maybe they gather stuff. I don't know. Maybe they make stuff. Maybe they're essential. I don't know anything about it. Anyway, find all that out, and we will come back and do the Ryujin assault on whatever this mine is, or investigation. We don't know that there's going to be an assault, but they've lost communication. We got to go get a resource and do some snooping before they insert something in my brain. Sounds exciting. Be sure not to miss it. We'll be back again tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you then. Again, Swamp, thank you very much for dropping on in here towards the end, and Sanad, thank you as always. Hope you guys are both doing great. Everybody else watching on the VODs and in and out of here earlier. Appreciate you guys, Vlex, all the others. You all are awesome, and I thank you for it. We'll see you in the next time. I'm out of here. Let's get an exit save in here. Just so you guys all know it'll be safe and ready for next time. All right, guys. That's going to do it. Take care. See ya. Oh, crap. Nope. I meant that, but I can't get to the Steam. I'm sorry, to OBS. All right. Bye now.